And now look at see, you can see what it looks like on. I'm probably gonna have to do 2 downloads of the videos because I don't know how to edit and stuff. Because for some reason I bumped something and the phone went out. But yeah, I guess it's yeah. I got hats that might look a little better on me there, but this is faded international red, so that makes it fine. Now I'm getting some damn. What kind of insects are you? Getting around me, of course, you little bastards. Yeah. Look at this old tractor, huh? You know what? I just had it running, so she's going to fire right up. And she'll vibrate this cup right off if I do so. I won't do that. I won't do that. But I'm telling you. I don't want to Bronx Tales, True Crime, Wonderful Cup. I'm not going to do it. It's real pretty. So when I start this thing up, it's going to vibrate right off the tractor because these old M's and H's, if they didn't vibrate, there's something wrong with them. And any real farmall person's going to tell you that that's how it is. And this one does vibrate. Now, think about, just think about the old days when these tractors were considered king of the fields and farms. These tractors, the farmalls were. John Deere ranked up there too, those bastards. Yeah, they really competed with International for quite a few years. Then one of the partners' sons decided he wanted to do the management when they started making the 06 series. Made a huge mistake. And John Deere pulled ahead, and International, they come back, but they never pulled ahead of John Deere ever again. That is a sad history, but look at that old smokestack, huh? Yeah. Oh, what the hell? I'm going to start this up. I might as well make this video long enough. Make sure she's out of gear, because these things will start in gear. They don't like your modern stuff. You got to have the clutch in and have it in neutral and have the parking brake set. Nope, you got this thing in gear with no brake set, and you start them up, they'll go. Listen to this. Yeah. I could not flip my camera around. Well, I'm recording. Talk about crap, Samsung. Now. Okay. Still vibrating. Listen to her purr. Listen to her purr. I grew up with M400 and 560. Yeah. Never coming home with them things very red. At night. Coming out of the field. Smoke back to carry rat. Oh yeah. I miss them days, and at the same time, I don't. I miss those days for when everything goes smooth. But you always end up with breakdowns or a plug-up or something like that. Anybody who's farmed knows it. You know it. And it just sucks. Remember that old air cleaner huffing when you shut her down? That's all normal. That's all normal. 100% natural. That means everything's clear and good. She's breathing good. Yep. I'll put this Bronx Tales True Crime cup back in the house so it don't get broke. Look at this beautiful, freshly turned soil. And there's another farmall. 350. About a 40 horsepower tractor, I guess. Depends on where you Google. But yeah, this is basically a super HTA. Just like the 400s were and 450s were super MTAs. And, you know, kind of glorified is what they are. Glorified. This is a glorified H. 400s and the 450s were glorified M's, you know. Same exact engines. Same exact engines, same exact transmissions. They just did a little change to keep up with John Deere's remodifying their A's and their G's and their H's. Didn't they remodify the B's too? Yep. Anyway, yeah, so International had to keep up with that. Anyway, I think I've long enough, and I don't want to be no more long-winded. So we'll talk at you later.